north of the American continent, Canada stretches over vast expanses of land. Its terrain ranges from snow-capped mountains and tranquil lakes to forests blanketed in white during the long winter months. Canadian winter is not just a season, it is a state of nature. It is a period of patience. It is a test of the ability of humans and animals to adapt to the harsh cold and long nights. When November arrives, the landscape begins to change. Cold northern winds blow from the pole. These winds carry thousands of tiny snow particles that dance in the air before settling on the ground. In a few days, green fields transform into silent white expanses, as if covered by a blanket of snow. Even the trees lose their colors, donning only coats of ice. As winter progresses, temperatures drop below zero. In some remote areas, temperatures reach -40 degrees Celsius. Under such conditions, even breathing becomes an adventure. The air entering your lungs feels sharp and icy, as if inhaling snowflakes. In major cities like Toronto, Montreal, and Ottawa, life prepares to face these harsh months. Streets are sprinkled with salt to prevent them from turning into sheets of ice. Cars are equipped with special tires to handle skids. Residents wear layers of woolen clothing and heavy coats. They cover their faces with scarves to shield themselves from the biting wind. Yet, despite its severity, winter possesses a captivating beauty. Early in the morning, when the sun shyly rises over the white surfaces, its light reflects off ice crystals. This creates a scene reminiscent of millions of scattered gemstones. At night, when silence falls and sounds disappear, the snow acts as a blanket for sound. It mutes everything except the whispers of the wind. With the long nights, people grow accustomed to inner quiet. Family gatherings by the fireplace become more frequent. The aroma of hot tea or warm soup fills the air. In remote villages, residents rely on stockpiling wood and fuel during summer. This preparation ensures they can survive stormy days when roads may be completely cut off. This is Canadian winter in its first half, long and silent. It is a time when hearts acclimate to the cold. A real sense emerges that nature is the ultimate ruler of this land. As January and February arrive, Canadian winter reaches its peak. Snowstorms become more frequent. The northern winds rarely calm. Schools and public facilities sometimes close for entire days, as visibility outside may not exceed a few meters. During this period, lakes and rivers freeze completely. They transform into solid expanses that people can walk on or even skate across. But this beauty carries danger. Ice may be uneven, and layers can suddenly break beneath one's feet. Wild animals also struggle through winter. Bears enter deep hibernation in their dens. Foxes roam quietly in search of prey. Birds scavenge for any source of food amidst the dense snow. Humans continue to adapt. They find opportunities for fun in winter sports, like skiing and ice sliding. One phenomenon that makes Canadian winter magical is the northern lights. On clear nights in the north, the sky is painted with waves of green and purple. It looks as if a living celestial painting dances silently above the frozen forests. This spectacle alone makes the harshness of winter more bearable. As March approaches, the snow slowly begins to melt. Daylight hours gradually increase, yet the traces of winter remain evident. Roads need repair, trees bear the scars of wind and storms, people regain their energy after months of endurance. Despite all challenges, Canadian winter is part of the country's identity. It is a time when nature asserts its rhythm on life. It reminds humans that they are guests in this land. They must live in harmony with its seasons, no matter how harsh. When Canadian winter is about to end, the earth begins to breathe again. Snow layers melt slowly, revealing the pale grass that had been imprisoned under frost for months. The cold remains present, with morning air carrying the last chill, as if bidding the land farewell. In residential areas, the sound of flowing water returns as ice melts from rooftops and pathways. Water droplets fall from eaves, forming small streams that flow toward streets. At night, these streams may freeze again, forming a thin layer of transparent ice. Animals that spent the winter in hibernation awaken slowly. Bears emerge from their dens, searching for food to compensate for months of fasting. Migratory birds return to their old nests. They begin to rebuild life in preparation for spring. Frozen rivers begin to crack, producing the sound of breaking ice. Nature plays a quiet melody to announce the birth of a new season. Even as winter retreats gradually, its impact remains in people's hearts. Some feel nostalgic for the stillness of long nights. Others rejoice as colors return to life. Yet everyone understands that this land is not truly Canada without this long white season. Local farmers prepare for the planting season. They are thankful for the snow that nourished the soil with fresh water. In cities, spring festivals resume, but memories of winter linger in photographs and stories. They recall the deepest storms and the most beautiful scenes witnessed. Canada in winter, stretching from the far north to the heart of its cities, tells a unique story. It is a story of patience and nature's beauty in the face of severity. When this season repeats year after year, it becomes part of the collective memory of generations. It teaches the meaning of endurance. It teaches the importance of finding warmth within their hearts, even when the world outside is covered in snow. Thus, the scene of Canadian winter is complete, a long season that begins with white silence, peaks with storms, and quietly departs. It leaves behind lessons in patience. It leaves images etched in memory. It leaves a spirit strengthened for the challenges of life. If you enjoyed this video, share your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Goodbye.